I'm back. Sorry it's been so long since I made a video. I know it's been like 4 or 5 months, I think. But, I don't know. I just haven't gotten around to it for some reason. One reason or another. But, I'm back and I'm in beautiful Missouri. Some people pronounce it Missouri. I'm still not sure what the correct pronunciation is, but, it's a really cool place. It's a lot like Tennessee, and we're into late October now, and it's getting pretty chilly out. But it's really nice here. Halloween's coming up, leaves are changing. It's really cool. So since my last video in Oklahoma, my team and I have gone all over the country. We went, after Oklahoma, we went up to St. Louis, where we stayed for a few days to do our transition work between rounds. That's when we do some kind of service learning work to basically close out our last round and then prepare for our upcoming round. So we had our second round in Washington, D.C. We went to FEMA's national headquarters. We worked there for a month with the Individual Assistance Division, and my team was split up into different groups, and we worked with different people doing different projects all throughout the Individual Assistance Division. I didn't have a real great time there because I don't really like cities and I don't really like office work that much. But you know, it was only a month and we survived. We made it. It was cool to live with some other teams. We had 3 other teams out there with us, so we got to work with them, and that was fun. Also, we were in DC, so we got to go see a whole bunch of cool monuments and free Smithsonians and stuff. But so after DC, we drove back across the country to Sacramento for a month. We had some more transition work to do between rounds 2 and 3, and then we also got a 9-day summer break, which was really cool. I had a great time. I went to Tahoe, and it was a lot of fun. But so now, after our break and our transition, we came out to round 3. My team, originally we were supposed to go to the Navajo Nation, but then with the last couple days before we left, we got our assignment changed. We came out to Jefferson City, Missouri to support the recovery efforts after some real big flooding events here in Missouri. This is a public assistance only disaster so far. So there's no individual assistance that's been declared. So we're not doing disaster survivor assistance work out here. Instead, we're actually working, my teammates and I are working throughout different branches of the Joint Field Office. The Joint Field Office is what FEMA sets up as kind of their administrative headquarters on every disaster, and they have all the division managers and branch supervisors and stuff up here, and they kind of run everything out of the JFO here, and then we've got other field offices throughout the state where we have other people set up. So there's in different locations around to make sure we have access to helping all the applicants throughout different counties. But it's been awesome for me because I'm working in IT, information technology, which is really cool because I've been a big computer nerd my whole life, and I love troubleshooting computers and rebuilding them and just playing around, experimenting with them, and that's exactly what I've gotten to do here. So we have probably 100 or so people in the JFO, and I get to go around fixing their computers all day. Whenever someone has a problem, they come and put in like a help desk ticket, and I either take care of it myself, or if it's something I can't do, or I don't know how to do, then I can ask one of the IT employees, the FEMA employees, to come and like show me what to do or help me out. So it's pretty cool. I've learned a lot, and I've had a lot of fun, and I've gotten to experiment a lot and do a lot of troubleshooting new problems that come up that no one's seen before, and just figure out a solution and then use that solution for a whole bunch of different people's computers. It's been really interesting. And then in addition to that, out here in Missouri, we're living out in the woods, which has been awesome for me. I've loved it. We're at a camp, so we stay in these little kind of plywood cabins, and then we've got like a building that's separate. That's where the bathrooms and showers and everything are. And it gets cold sometimes at night and in the mornings, but it's cool. We get over it, you know. So I've been having a great time out here on this round 3 has been really great for me. Not everyone would say that because not everyone is as happy with their work as I am. But we've got people all over the JFO. We've got two other people in logistics with me. IT is like a section of logistics, but they're working in, I don't remember what they call it. I don't know. One was in supply, where they like basically make sure everyone has the supplies they need, and then the other one was in, I think they call it facilities. That's making sure that those are the people that actually set things up and tear things down when offices need to be rearranged, or partitions need to be set up around the JFO, anything like that. And one of the really cool things out here at camp, I have this really cool spot that I like to come and hang out and, like, I don't know, just sit and enjoy the weather or read a book or something. But one of the really cool things about it is that there's this yellow jacket nest here. I'm going to try to show it to you. You might be able to see some of the yellow jackets going in and out. I don't know if you can see that down there, but in that log there's a little hole, and none are coming out. There goes one right there, one going in. Normally they're going out two at a time. Every few seconds there will be two or three moving in and out. Here comes another one. I hope you can see that on this phone. I know it's not the greatest quality. Here comes another one. Yeah, but these little yellow jackets are cool, and they never hurt me. A couple of other people on my team have been stung by them. I don't really know why they got stung, but they're cool because supposedly, what I read on the internet is that they'll eat the gnats away from your head, because they like to hang around humans because we have those gnats hanging around us. And I did some experimenting with that, and I found that, like, the closer I sit to the nest, the less gnats I have swarming around my head. So I think there's some truth to that the yellow jackets come through and eat those for me. So that's cool. It's been fun to experiment with that. But another great thing about this round and working in IT and everything has been that I've gotten to work with, or at least hang out with, or meet some of the new teams from the Vinton and Vicksburg campuses. So these are the first campuses, or the first classes of Class 2, FEMA Corps Class 2. So Vinton, Iowa, Vicksburg, Mississippi, and Baltimore, Maryland just started their programs in like August or September, and all of their teams have been sent out on their first rounds in like late September and early October. So first we had 3 teams from Vinton, Iowa come through the JFO, Pine 1, Spruce 2, and Spruce 4. And I got to go through and like set up all their computers for internet access and access behind FEMA's firewall at the JFO, so they can get everything they need. And then they also set them up with like access to these drives that they need special access to get their access all their work and work documents and everything. I also set them up with scanners because they're public assistance teams, and sometimes they need to scan documents. So that's just what I did. But it was cool because I get to go through and meet each one of them and help them out. And then we had they came in, they trained for about a week in the JFO, and then they got sent out to different locations around the state where they'll live and work out of those locations for the next. And then we had, 2 weeks after they came in, we had 3 teams from Vicksburg, Mississippi come in. And let's see, those were Summit 1, Bayou 1, and Ocean 1. And I did the same thing with them, set up everything for them, got to meet them. The 3 teams from Vinton were actually staying at our camp here, so that was cool. We got to hang out with them and have big bonfires and invite everyone. Unfortunately, the teams from Vicksburg aren't staying with us; they're staying in a hotel. But we still get to see them in the JFO sometimes. Actually, 2 of those teams have finished everything they were going to do with the JFO, and I believe they're leaving their hotel and moving to their new duty stations today. So they'll be gone, but one team, Bayou 1, is going to stay at the JFO, and they should be working out of the JFO. They're still public assistance team, so they won't be doing what my team is doing, but they'll be working in the area surrounding the JFO. So they'll be going out with the applicants in the counties around here. Let's see. I want to give some shout outs to some followers that I met. That was really cool. So some of the FEMA Corps teams that came through, this is the first time anyone's ever recognized me from my vlogs, so that was pretty cool. I want to give a shout out to Nathan. I believe he's on Ocean 1 from Vicksburg. Shout out to Jonathan and Brett from Bayou 1. They'll actually be staying at the JFO too, so I get to see them again. But yeah, it's been really cool to meet the new FEMA Corps teams and get to talk to them and have them ask questions. I ask them questions like, what's going on? How do you feel about like what's going on, splitting up teams and everything? Because it's a big deal when you've been training with 200 people, making these new friends and training, and then you all get sent to different areas of the country, and it's just interesting to see how different teams and different individuals handle that. Yeah, so I don't think I really have anything else to talk about in this video, and I see it's getting pretty long, so thanks for watching. I don't know, I hope you enjoyed it to some extent. Sorry it's been so long, but it's been a long time since I've made one. Thanks for keeping up with it, and let me know if you have any questions. You can put them in the comments or send me a message on YouTube, and I'll respond to that as quick as I can. But sometimes it takes me a while because I don't really have very good internet access out here in the woods. So yeah, take it easy. Everyone have a good week, and peace.